people can know it. And I have not seen you in a while. Like, I mean, what's
Yeah.
up, everybody? We have Philly 500 here. So, how is the quarantine situation where you are? Is it like you can't go outside or nothing like that?
You're not supposed to go out except for essentials,
Yeah,
but you'll probably hear there's kids running around the neighborhood playing. People are out on the road. I mean, it don't look like people are following it to me, you
yeah,
know.
yeah,
So who knows? What about you?
yeah. Same here. I'm in New York, so we have like the worst situation possible because I'm like in Queens and stuff. So terrible situation. Can't go outside. Been working from home and stuff. Uh, so are you able to work from home, or do you have to like actually you're like essential worker?
Most of the time working from home, but there are a few occasions that I have to go in. But
Yeah.
it's usually just empty. It's an empty warehouse, so I just have to walk in, and I'm usually by myself. So
Oh,
it's they let me do it. So
yeah. I see. I see. So, man, are you excited for the draft coming up?
hell yeah, I'm
Yeah.
ready. I'm ready.
The
I'm
only
ready
sport
to.
event we have right now.
What's that?
I said it's the only sporting event we really have right now.
I know NFL they own everything right now. It's probably going to be like the highest ratings in drafts history because
Yeah.
there's nothing else on TV. They're trying to do like some telethon, so it's going to probably be dragging it out, and it's going to torture me the whole time. But it is what it is. I'm just glad we're getting it.
Yeah. And who do you want the Eagles to get? Like, what do you want them to do in the draft?
I want the Eagles to trade up and get Henry Ruggs. I
Oh.
want Henry Ruggs. I want a wide receiver. I mean, I'll be happy with any of the top 3 wide receivers, but I think the Eagles should go after a guy like Henry Ruggs.
Yeah. You want
They need somebody with speed that could stretch the field.
Yeah.
And I think he would be perfect, absolutely perfect. But we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope the Giants take an offensive tackle. That's where I'm leaning toward.
I do too. I don't want you to touch Isaiah Simmons. I like him too much. I think he's a stud. I think he's a monster. I think he's a defensive player of the year type guy. So I definitely don't want you guys touching him. He worries me.
If the Giants take Isaiah Simmons, you would be pissed.
I would. I'm gonna feel like I felt when you guys took Barkley. Because I love Saquon Barkley coming out of college. And that really just hurt me that he went to the Giants. So I'm hoping, I'm hoping.
Right. Yeah.
What about you? You want an offensive lineman? The Giants. The Giants stink, though.
Yeah, I want an offensive lineman to protect Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones stinks. He stinks.
Daniel Jones stinks. You don't see any potential with Daniel Jones.
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah.
Like I always say to Dallas fans, even when the Cowboys win, they still stink. It never changes. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know. So I had a question about that actually. So out of all the teams in the NFC East, which one do you hate the most?
It really depends what time of year it is, who's good, who's not. But it's between the Giants and the Dallas. I mean, those are the 2 teams I hate the most. They're 2 of my top 3 most hated teams in all sports. You can throw Boston Celtics in with it too, but
yeah, Boston.
I hate the Giants and I hate Dallas. But right now, Dallas gets on my nerves more because they've been more competitive with us. So.
Yeah. What about the Patriots? Do you have any hate towards them or not really?
A lot of people hate them, but to me, they're not even in our conference. They're not even in our division. So, they get annoying. You get sick of watching them keep winning, but I don't hate them. And I think beating them in the Super Bowl, it kind of evens things out for me.
What is up, everybody?
What's up, everybody?
Alex wants me to ask you, do you really believe the earth is flat?
I've never said the earth was flat. This is what people assume, right? I said that the earth, who the hell knows what it is?
Yeah.
All I said was, I don't know what the answers are.
I remember that.
I just know that NASA lies.
Yeah.
They lie. So if they lie about one thing, how do you know they ever went to the moon? And if they never went to the moon,
I believe they never went to the moon. Especially
they never went to the moon.
Not in 1969 either.
No. Yeah. How would they even power a signal to get back to Earth in that time? How would they get it on a space shuttle to get up to the moon? That it could send a message, a signal, radio signal, in 3 seconds, like 3 or 4 seconds. from the moon when it takes 30 seconds to get something from New York or Atlanta?
Yeah.
I don't think so, dude. I don't think so.
No, I see what you're saying. I totally agree with that. I never believed in the moon landing.
All I say about flat Earth is that there's some interesting points.
Yeah.
I don't know if that means it's what it. I don't know what the hell it is, but I don't believe what NASA says.
Right. And Colby says that Jerry Jeudy is way better than Ruggs. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think Jeudy. I would rate Jeudy higher than Ruggs, but
Yeah.
I think Jeudy is also going to go a lot earlier, and like Ruggs is more of in our wheelhouse where it's not going to kill us to trade up.
Yeah, you probably could trade like what? How high do you think you have to trade to get Ruggs?
I think you need to, at the highest, I think you need to get to 12. At the lowest, about 14. So between 12 and 14, I'm guessing like a first round pick. You know, obviously you're 2020, maybe like a third round pick, and then like a third round pick next year, something like that. You know, maybe sprinkle in something late or throw in a player or something, and that should get it done. I mean, you're only talking what 7 or 8 spots.
Yeah. Did you hear the Jets may take Henry Ruggs? I heard they may.
I did. I think it's a smokescreen. It's like I think it's a total smokescreen, and I talk about this in the upcoming video. Like there was rumors the other day that the Eagles are trying to trade up for CeeDee Lamb. Yeah. I think it's a complete smokescreen too, because I think they really want Ruggs, but I think you like to put stuff out there, see how teams react. Maybe another team all of a sudden is trying to trade up, and then you kind of it's smoke and mirrors. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes they say stuff like that, and it's not 100% true. They just want teams to trade up. So, but what do you think about the fact that, right now they say the Eagles may get like Justin Jefferson? You're not a fan of Justin Jefferson, that one?
I am like, if they draft Justin Jefferson, okay, I'm not going to be sad. I'm not going to be happy. I'm just like, I like Justin Jefferson. I think he's pro ready. He can come in and play. Yeah. But when I look at drafting a wide receiver at 21, I think, is Justin Jefferson in 2 or 3 years a legitimate number 1 receiver? Is he an outside legitimate receiver? I don't know. I think I see him more as a slot receiver. Right. So that's what worries me.
Yeah. So no, I remember you said you want them to trade up. Which team would you want them to trade up with? What would they have to give up, you think, to get that move up that spots?
I mean, it just depends, because if a team's motivated to move back, like there were reports 2 weeks ago that said the Raiders would like to get into the 20s and maybe recoup some picks or gain some more picks for like second and third rounds.
Yeah.
If they're motivated, they'll take less. But I think when you look at it, I think if you trade your first this year, let's say you trade your third this year, a third next year, I think that gets you to like 13 or 14. Okay, maybe a 2021 second. I just want to do it and not give up my second round pick this year. If I can do it without that, I'm game for most anything.
Right. Scott Zilla has a good question. He said, "Are you going to do a draft show?"
A draft show? You know what? Me and Lord Brunson are going to do something together on Wednesday. I will be streaming the draft live, so I'll be live for the whole draft. Yeah. And then I'm still working on a mock draft, which I'm about halfway done right now. So it's busy.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of. It's like the only thing we have, though, and then there's
right. And as soon as it's over and you talk about the picks and you give your opinion, what the hell are we going to talk about? That's what I want to know. I'm telling you, we got to go full-fledged, full balls deep conspiracy stuff. Yeah, because there's so much going on with that right now.
Oh my God! Yeah. Remember last time we did a conspiracy talk, and we talked for hours about all different kind of stuff. I think we did mention the flat Earth.
I'm sure everybody assumes that I'm a flat earther, which I'm not. I don't know what the hell's going on, or that's all I am.
Yeah. Do you watch baseball? Like, what is your favorite team in baseball? If you watch
Phillies, I like the Phillies.
Oh, yeah,
I like the Phillies. Yeah. I like baseball. I don't catch every game, but I'll usually record it and go through it at least really quick. And then of course if they're in it after the All-Star break, it starts getting real interesting.
Well, yeah. What do you think they should do for NBA? Like the fact that should they continue the season or just
I think they should just end the season and then take the playoff teams that are whatever it was now. Yeah, and just have the playoffs and have it in the summer. They have the whole Las Vegas summer leagues.
Yeah.
Just do a tournament with the teams. You know, that's what I would do. I can't deal with this stuff much longer. You know, everything, it's got to end. It's got to stop. You know, like I'm getting to the point where I'm willing to. I already think I had the damn thing, to be honest with you, but I'm to the point where I will take my chances getting sick than having to stay home. Like I'm serious. Like I need things to go back to normal.
No, that's true. Yeah, I mean, over here in New York, it's terrible. Like, they've pushed the date till May 15th right now, and that's if we're lucky. You know.
Yeah. But you guys are going through the worst of it, though.
Yeah, the worst.
You know, so it's a little different there.
Yeah.
Here, where I'm at, it was supposed to get real bad. They still say the peak is coming here, but I don't think it is, because I was reading a report, and they were saying that here out in California that in fact most people already might have had it. Like it might have hit so early here, and I think my wife had it, and I think I had it for like a day because
Really?
I got really sick. Yeah, and I'm willing to bet a lot of people had it. I can't wait till you can test and see if you had it. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah. I heard a lot of people probably had it and they didn't even know they had it, and they were spreading it and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I think. Because I mean, they were saying that in November this thing was starting, so I'm sure out here somebody had it. I'm sure I had it already.
Wow. Philly Joel said they should host the games with no fans. It's weird to watch sports with no fans, though. I don't know. I mean, I'd rather have nothing.
I'd rather have fans. I mean, once you get to next fall, like to me, I understand right now. But I mean, by the fall, what are we gonna do? Just wait to do this forever?
No,
I can't do it. I can't do it.
It's been like what, a month? When did you get a quarantine? For us, it was like March 16th or something.
Yeah, it was like right around the same time. It was right. It was like 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, it was like a month ago, I want to say.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Yeah.
It's crazy, you know, and then like trying to go to like this, like, see, I'm a conspiracy theorist, right?
Yeah, I know that very well.
So you know, I was on top of this thing back in November, December. I knew it was coming, so I'm like, every time I went to the store, I just bought a few extra things. So I'm totally stocked. I was totally prepared, you know. Right. But like when I do go to the store for certain things that you can't stock up on. Oh my God, it's horrible. I can't take this much longer.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah,
Philly 500 is not meant to be caged in. That's the truth.
Yeah, it's true, and especially like for me, because I live in New York City, so you know that's like the best thing is going outside, going to places to eat, and doing all. Yeah, and it's just like it's completely dead. I've never seen New York like this.
I know. It's creepy, right? It's like eerie.
Yeah. You're in Vegas, right?
No, California.
I don't know why you went. No, you went to Vegas.
I go to Vegas, my sister there. So I visit sometimes and film from there and stuff.
Yeah, California. Yeah, that's why I was like, you're 3 hours behind. Yeah, because I know
I hate California.
Is it LA or is it a different?
No, I'm in outside Sacramento.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I didn't grow. I grew up on the East Coast, so
yeah, you grew up in.
I can't wait to go home. I can't wait to get the hell out of here.
Why do you hate it there so much? Like, what about it do you hate?
I don't know. I mean, part of it is that all my friends and family are back east, so that's a big thing. But I don't know. People are weird. You know, weird. It's high taxes. Houses are too expensive. Everything's expensive. It's just. They squeeze you, man. They squeeze you, and it's too much for me. I like guns. I like money. Yeah. I like all the good things, you know. All not here.
Yeah. Well, Alex says, "Do you think the virus is a conspiracy?" I'm pretty sure he does think it's a conspiracy.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you can't even say that anymore because it's coming out that it was from a lab. So I know it was from a lab. I believe that. It's just, was it on purpose or not? And I would tend to think it probably was.
So wait, it came from a lab and not from like bats?
They're saying now that they're starting to come out and say that they don't believe it came from a bat. It came from a lab. There's a lab that had the coronavirus in it, right in that city, right down the street from that. So yeah, they're starting to say that they believe it came out of that. that they're saying it was an accident, but who the hell knows, you know?
Okay.
But I just know that if you really look and sit back and think of it, it really there's a lot of people who benefited from having it happen.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, definitely.
You know,
Yeah, man, I can't believe it. It's such crazy times that we live in right now. I never thought this could happen in the United States, of all places.
I know it's crazy. I keep telling my wife, like, this is wave one. What's something else has to be coming on top of this. I just feel like something else is going to happen. Maybe because it's so eerie sometimes outside, like at night. But yeah, it's really crazy. You know, what scares me the most though is just the fact that you can tell there are people within government that want to use it to take our rights long term. And that's the thing we have to fight against the most.
Yeah, that's true. They could use it for that.
Yeah, and they always take advantage of a tragedy. That's their, that's what they believe, and you can see it. I mean, some places you imagine being in a store and you see something you like on a shelf, you can't get it because it's not considered essential.
Yeah,
they don't want that stuff to stop. They want to keep us tied down. I believe that.
Yeah, the government always benefits from stuff like that, trying to control the people and all that. What about the stimulus package? Were you able to receive anything for that?
I did. I received money from it. Thank you very much. But I know some people need it. I know they're trying to help. Mm-hmm. I know it will help people out.
Yeah.
So I get it. I don't have to. I guess I guess as like a libertarian, I don't like government giving you handouts, but I get it for this situation. So
Right.
But they did say they want to do a payroll tax. Now that's what I'm talking about. That. That will save me money. That will give me money.
Right. Yeah, get rid of that for now.
Forever.
Yeah. I wish.
I know.
Damien says that the virus came from a doctor from Texas who planted it in China. He planted the virus to get revenge on people.
Well, it wasn't a doctor in China. What it was if you look at Dr. Fauci, this guy, right? Yeah. He worked at a Carolina University or somewhere. They sold a coronavirus like in 2012. This used to be like they scrubbed the reports of this. I have somewhere I took pictures of the reports, but they sold a coronavirus in 2012 to China.
Okay.
China souped it up, and then God knows what they did with it. But whether it was an accident or not, why would you sell them a virus is absolutely crazy.
The fact that you can sell a virus, that just sounds so crazy. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, and it's so interesting that all the people who are working on the vaccine just happen to be getting a lot of money from Bill Gates. So, a lot of weird things going on.
Yeah. Also, like testing in New York is not like easy to get. It takes, and it takes. It used to take a while. Now it's starting to get a little better with the testing and stuff like that. But
yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet. I tell you what, like, if I got it, I just say, give me one of those meds that they talked about on TV. I don't care. I'll try all three of them.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, there are people like that do the vaccine, like they're doing the pre-vaccines that are coming out now. Do you think that those are going to be the ones that they use like a year from now or whatever?
I think I think they're going to come out with a vaccine and people are going to make a lot of money on those vaccines.
Yeah, I think that like sometimes when it comes out like there's a virus, I think like the vaccine people benefit the most.
Yeah, like they're talking about this other stuff that was working. There's these studies,
right?
And then now they're saying, well, there's people that say it doesn't work. But to me, when you hear the stories of some people that it did work for, it obviously works some of the time. But the people who are going to make a lot of money are going to be the people that come out with the vaccine. And me, I won't take a vaccine right away because I'm not trusting anything new until I know that it's safe. So
I have a few. I won't. You know what?
Well, I'm not going to be the guinea pig. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'll take the meds that are for malaria or whatever that's been around for 50 years. Yeah. I trust that more. But like I said, I really think I had it. I swear to God, I think I had it because my wife got really sick. She had a high fever,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like really sick. And then all of a sudden, it was like in her lungs, and she was like a dry cough.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she has like asthma, and she couldn't breathe. She was taking an inhaler. And then like a couple days later, well, maybe a week later, I got real sick one day, and I woke up and I just could not breathe.
Yeah.
And a couple hours later, it went away. But I was so jacked up on all these antivirals that I think it made it like go away pretty quick. That's my theory, anyways. Once those antibody tests come out, I'm gonna take one.
I mean, I feel like I got it too in January. I feel like it's been here longer than we think.
I definitely think so.
Because I was really sick for like I was sick for 2-3 weeks, and it was my freaking chest was hurting and all that kind of stuff. I was like,
yeah, we all probably had it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Because then, okay, if it came in March, I was still going to work, and that doesn't make sense that I wouldn't get it again. And you know how New York is so crowded with all the subways, people are still going to work.
Yeah.
All that. It's crazy.
I bet you. I mean, there's other. I think Spain was saying that they believe like millions of the people had it already. So who knows?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, man, just like.
Well, you know, the thing is we don't know what the hell. Like we're playing the guessing game, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows if it was from a lab, from on purpose, non-purpose, who's going to make money? Like we're all guessing because they don't tell us nothing. You can't trust anybody.
Yeah, you can't. And the thing is, like the government, you can't trust what they say because they have an interest in a lot of stuff. So it's like, no.
Yeah. I mean, I just want things to go back to normal. I just want sports again. I want to be able to watch, you know, baseball, basketball. I was so looking forward to the playoffs. Even in hockey, I was looking forward to playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just so ready for this to be over. Like, I'm getting to the point where I can't take it anymore.
This is making us appreciate sports even more. Like, when it comes back, everybody's going to be like,
oh, I know.
Live streaming every game.
I know, right? It's
like,
going to be fun.
And like sports that people wouldn't even normally live stream, probably.
I know. Oh no, people are gonna love it because there's just nothing else. I mean, I've pretty much gone through like I don't even know of any shows to watch. I've watched so many different things.
Yeah, there's
already.
So shows out, but like with this time, we've probably seen most of them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much TV'd out. I got my Better Call Saul season finale tomorrow. I'm very excited about that. But after that's over, like I don't think there's anything to watch.
Yeah, that's true. Did you watch Ozark on Netflix?
I've watched 2 episodes. It's interesting so far. Yeah. I need to watch a little more of it though. It was a little bit slow. Like it started out really interesting, and then it seems like it's getting slow right now. So I just kind of chucked through that. But yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah,
you know. But I love Better Call. You watch Better Call Saul, right?
Yeah, Better Call Saul. Yeah, I'm watching the 5th season right now.
5th.
I think this is the last one, but I saw the 4th through this whole thing because it came out on Netflix. Yeah. I caught up.
Yeah. Well, there's one more year coming. There's next year's the last season with 13 episodes. But the last 2 episodes I watched right before the season finale of this current season were the best 2 Better Call Sauls of the whole series.
Which season was that?
What is it? What are we on? Are we on the 5th or 6th season?
We're on the
whichever's running right now is. Yeah, the last 2 episodes.
So I haven't seen this season. Like I'm still watching it. Yeah,
dude, it's getting so good. It's like it's starting to interlap with Breaking Bad, like to a point where it just it's
always what I was waiting for. You know, because I know the show is like a prequel to that, and you know, spinoff, and so I'm always looking forward to when is Saul gonna become Saul instead of because when he was like Jimmy, I was like, who the hell is that? Who's Jimmy McGill? That was his name.
He's Saul right now. This season he's Saul, which is
great. Yeah, I know. I gotta watch more of this season. I'm actually like in the middle of this season.
Yeah. I think this year was the best season so far.
Right.
You know, so I love it. You know.
Yeah. The chat is South of Heaven said Fatty 500.
What? Go tell him to go feed Mark Holmes a carbohydrate. Fatty Philly 500. Just because I butter my hips and get through the door. Just because I have 3 chins on my head, you call me fatty? That's fair. But go get Mark Holmes a carbohydrate. Damn. And make me a jersey.
Yeah, he makes a lot of jerseys.
Yeah, he does really good work, by the way. I'm gonna buy something from him. I like him. I'm just busting his balls.
Yeah, I know. He's a Cowboys fan. I mean, that's what you gotta do.
No, I mean, nobody's perfect, you know.
Arthur, what's up? Daniel Barry, Alex Sports, Jared Williams, Goose, Philly Joel, everybody.
They're all there. What's up, Goose, Joel?
You see, Chris Senor, what's up? Everybody's in
here. Chris Senor's here, huh? That kid probably needs a beating right now. Where you been, Chris Senor?
Goose,
he's been hiding.
Goose,
huh?
Goose says, "What's up?
What's up, Goose?"
Arthur. Yeah,
that's awesome, man. Those guys are all great.
Yeah, they're all like, it's a great sports community, like
Yeah. So what do you? So you've been watching? You were the sports critic and the movie critic.
Yeah.
Now you're a sports critic.
Yeah, I mean, I want to get back to movie critic, but movie theaters, nothing has come out recently.
There's nothing out. Yeah, I don't know why they just don't put it on like pay-per-view.
Yeah,
like I mean, shit. I mean, look, it costs you $50 to go to a movie.
Yeah.
So why not? Why not pay $50?
Make a deal with Netflix or Hulu or something. I don't know. Yeah, definitely do that. They actually do that for some movies, but the ones that come out in the theater, I don't know. They've all been postponed and all that. And
you know what movie I'm gonna watch next? I don't know what day. It'll be sometime this week, but I haven't seen it yet. But I'm expecting it to stink. It's the latest Terminator.
Oh yeah, that's
nuts. I think it's gonna stink. But I'm gonna watch it anyways.
Oh my god, yeah.
Was it that?
Yeah, I've seen all the Terminators. Like, Kristen, you actually has a question for you. He said, "You liking those rumors of trading up for CD?"
I think that's their smokescreen. I think the Eagles want to trade up for Henry Ruggs.
Yeah,
I'll take CeeDee Lamb. I'll take Jerry Jeudy. I'll take any of them. Don't
so
have
many good receivers in this draft. It's so such a good class for receivers.
Yeah, exactly. I want to find somebody that knows how to hack, because I really want to hack the Cowboys pick. Like that's my dream, to hack them and make them pick a punter. Would that be great?
Going to the draft, how is that going to work? It's just going to be like fully online. Like
I think it's like go under in Roger Goodell's basement. like I guess they're going to be calling in. I don't know. It's going to be weird. But they're going to have the whole telethon thing. I have a feeling it's going to take forever for them to announce a pick.
Yeah, seriously.
I
hope people do like no commercials. Let's just have the draft and that's an event.
I know they should. I mean, that would be a lot more fun. But they're gonna have one day, then the next day. They're gonna drag this thing out, man. And they're smart to do it though, because they know there's no other games in town.
Yeah, and didn't they say they're gonna extend the time for the picks too?
I don't know. They might have. I wouldn't be surprised. But I would just love to hack Dallas and make him pick the corner. That would be awesome. Like, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it happens. I really do. And they're like, there's nothing we can do about it now. It's too late. And just boom. That would be great.
Yeah.
That's what I would like to see. But
that one guy said, Eagles suck, Philly 500. Love you, bro.
Who said that?
That one guy, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I love you too. The Eagles are the best. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Best team in the division. I will say this. I do think the Giants are the second best team in the division right now. I think Dallas takes a step back.
I hope so. I hope you're right about that. Now, what makes you say that? What makes you say that we're the second best?
Well, because look, Dallas lost. They lost their best corner. They lost their best pass rusher. They got McCoy, Dontari Poe on the defensive line, Aldon Smith. All guys over 30. Yeah. They're all over 30. They have a quarterback who's not happy, by the way, that they can't sign him to an extension. How much can they really love him? I think Dallas takes a step back. And by the way, they hired the most overrated coach.
Right.
And I could win with Aaron Rodgers. Okay. Yeah. He could never do any. Every time Aaron Rodgers got hurt, McCarthy stunk.
I was going to say, you're not a Mike McCarthy fan, it seems like.
No, I think, look, I mean, in the NFL, no coach has ever won a Super Bowl in two different teams, I don't believe. Yeah, so the chances that McCarthy goes to Dallas and wins the Super Bowl is not going to happen. Well, I guess Rivera went from Carolina to Washington. He didn't win in Carolina, so he could. But I like what the Giants did. I mean, you brought in a young coach who was under Belichick.
Yeah.
I really hate when teams recycle the same old coaches
Yeah.
instead of giving guys new. So you guys get a new coach,
Yeah.
and then you get James Bradbury, who I really, really like.
Yeah.
And I just think that what you guys did has been pretty good. I mean, if I was a Giant fan, I would not be complaining. Now, I don't think you're good enough to beat us,
Yeah.
but I think you're good enough. I think Dallas takes a step back.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Philly.
And I love every second of it.
Chris Senor said, Philly, I'm going to sorry to disagree with you, but I think I'm still going to go with the Colts Cowboys pick for the Super Bowl talent.
Dude, just send me money because you already lost.
Colts? How did he get the Colts into this?
I'm still on the Cowboys. Cowboys are
Cowboys. I mean, the Cowboys fans though every year do say they're going to go to the Super Bowl.
And they also sacrifice millions upon millions of chickens.
I also
every
think
year.
The Cowboys are in a tough position because they can't pay Dak, and I'm pretty sure Dak is getting frustrated. Do you think they come to a deal with him, or what do you think happens to Dak?
I think he's going to get traded. I think he plays this year out, and then he gets traded. Because look, you could have signed him 2 years ago, and they didn't.
And avoid all of it. Yeah,
and avoid all of it. Now you're gonna, at some point, there's going to be other quarterbacks getting extensions, and every time they do, it's going to drive the price up. I mean, if you're really truly committed to a franchise quarterback, you don't allow it to go this long. Every time we've seen situations like this where a quarterback gets franchise, they wind up going somewhere else.
Yeah, it's true.
They
should have done this a while ago. They could have avoided it. They could have saved money.
Yeah.
Instead, they kept waiting.
I mean, Mark Holmes was bashing me because I was happy that Carson signed an extension.
Oh no!
Well, now look at it. Now it's a bargain.
The funny thing is, when that happened, me and you agreed on that. We both said it was a great deal because it's a bargain compared to what these quarterbacks are getting paid nowadays.
Yeah, no, I mean, Ryan Tannehill gets paid $29.5 million. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Don Brewer said, "I'm the Cleveland Browns." What do you mean by that? I don't know what that means. Well, Kristen, you said, "Give me Rivers, give me the quarterback that will end what Luck started in the house Peyton built."
I agree with you. My issue wasn't the Colts with him, what he said. It was the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Cowboys.
I agree, but you really see the Colts? I don't know. I think it's going to be the.
No, I love their coach.
Yeah,
I love their coach. I like Philip. I've always been a big Philip Rivers fan. I don't know if they're good enough, but right. I do think that they're going to. I think they could definitely win that division.
Yeah, that's true. Uh-huh.
I mean, I think the Texans took a step back. Then you have Tennessee, which look, they had a great run, but I mean, are we going to really put all our eggs in Brian Tannehill?
They did. They put all their eggs in it because they gave him.
I know, and I wouldn't trust it. I mean, it was great last year, but it doesn't mean it's going to work out this year. And then you have Jacksonville, who stinks. So I think the Colts are going to win the division.
Yeah. Yeah, what did you think about the whole DeAndre Hopkins fiasco?
that really pissed me off because that was the move the Eagles should have made. Like, we should have traded for DeAndre Hopkins. That was the guy we needed.
Yeah.
I would have given a first-round pickup for him.
Especially with the Eagles wide receiver, like they need wide receivers. That's the guy that would have been perfect.
Exactly. And this dude trades him for like nothing.
Yeah.
I just can't believe that. Like, that he's a bigger idiot than Chip Kelly.
And then to double down, he trades for Brandon Cooks. That's like
I know. It's like, what are you doing? Dude, the guy sucks. Yeah, that is bad. I feel really bad for Deshaun Watson because I really like that kid.
Yeah. That is. Philly Joyle says his Super Bowl pick is Seahawks Ravens. Wow.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, look, I mean, I don't think it's a bad pick because the Ravens are good, and Russell Wilson is Russell Wilson, and they got better last year, so he could be right.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I see the Ravens, but I don't know about Seattle.
Yeah,
I mean, I could see them, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I really think the league is going to try to push the Saints this year, though.
Yeah, well, they might because Brees' days. It's going to be interesting. It's interesting with Breeze and Brady in the same
Yeah.
division. I think that's very fascinating.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be interesting. If Brady has anything left, they're going to be in trouble. You know.
Wow. Paper Portal said the Ravens aren't even winning their division. Oh, I don't believe that. I think they will.
Who's winning it?
Yeah.
If they're not winning, who is? Not the Browns. We know that.
Don Brewer said, "Let's go Browns."
I feel bad for Cleveland fans.
Yeah.
I have no problem with Cleveland fans at all. I feel bad for them.
I put all my eggs in my basket for last year for them to go to the playoffs, and they disappointed the shit out of me. So I'm never picking them until I see it.
I'll tell you what, though. Like I believe the whole Odell Beckham trade rumors. I believe it's real. Like there's a lot of talk, and they're trying to deny it and say, "Oh no, there's no way."
Every time Odell Beckham has trade rumors, they always deny it, and then like with the Giants, that's what happened. And then we traded him.
Yeah, they're trying to do all they can to keep his value up because think about it. No team is going to trust giving you a lot when he didn't last 1 year on your team.
Oh wow! Yeah. Don Brewer said the 49ers will not make the playoffs in 2020.
Good. I hope so. I'm okay with that. I think I would pick Seattle to win that division, though. I would pick them over the Niners. I do think the Niners take a step back.
Do you think the Eagles still win with a 9-7 record, or do you think it's higher now? Do you think?
I think right now with I like what we did on defense.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't done anything yet on offense. So I think if we're being honest, I think the Eagles are about a 9 and a 10 win team right now. I think that's still good enough to win the division, but they can't go far. And we got a lot of all season left. And it depends what they do in the draft. But if they could add some weapons like a Henry Ruggs, I think everything can change.
Brandon Buck says Ravens versus Niners Super Bowl. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I can't see it.
Damian Estrada said Bears and Chiefs? What the hell? No way.
Bears with Nick Foles? Eagle fans will be pissed off.
Who's better, Trubisky or Nick Foles?
Nick Foles. Nick Foles by a lot, and he's going to wind up being.
There you go.
I do think the Bears are going to be good, but they're not a Super Bowl.
Trubisky, you have a special song for that guy, so we all know.
I do. He
Yeah.
He's on his way out because I think once Foles gets the opportunity to win that job, he will.
Yeah. NFC West has been decided by a yard. Seahawks and 49ers, says Chris Senor.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
But, teams that usually lose in the Super Bowl take a step back that next year.
I could see the Cardinals becoming somewhat a contender in that division.
Yeah, possible.
Problem. And they're not like a pushover anymore. And they actually beat Seattle last year. So who would think that they can't do it again?
Yeah, exactly.
I still think the 49ers win that division, though.
You might be right. You might be right.
Alex Sports said Bears are not going to the Super Bowl.
No. No, I can't.
The Bears. Unless Nick Foles is really good and has on the Eagles, Nick Foles is good. Always on the Eagles. But any other team, he's not the same player.
No, he's not. I do think he will be good with the Bears, though, because a lot of those coaches were with him with Andy Reid and stuff. So I think he's going to have a much better time. I think the Bears, they're going to be good. I think they could be a playoff team.
Colby has a good question. What do you think of the Broncos?
Kind of like the Broncos a little bit. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I think they're too old. They need to get younger. Right. But I'm definitely scared they're going to take one of the receivers I want. That's my big thing with the Broncos.
You like Drew Lock? Do you think he could?
I do. I think he's very talented. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he could. Pretty
and
good.
Look, he's got John Elway. John Elway knows that. I think he's going to be good. But I think that when you look at their roster, I don't know. I haven't looked in depth at their roster right now, but I think they need to get younger. I do like Cortland Sutton though.
Yeah. Brandon Buck says, "What do you think of the Cardinals, Philly 500?"
It all depends on the quarterback, on Murray. I mean, they got DeAndre Hopkins, but it's all about how's he going to develop year two. Like same thing with the Giants. Like if Daniels doesn't develop,
oh my
you're
God,
in trouble.
yes, we are. Man. Yes.
So it's all about the quarterback.
I mean, I know Isaiah Simmons is great, but we need to protect. Daniel Jones got no help last season.
Right, and hopefully he stinks this year, and then I have the Bad Dog song for years and years and years to come.
Remember, what about Bad Dog's toes? Are they still as bad?
Ugliest feet on YouTube.
It's probably worse, hasn't it?
Oh, they're disgusting. Yeah, he even went as so far to show his feet on camera, but he put green screen socks on. He worked because he actually works. People don't know, but Bad Dog works for NASA. He works in the special effects department.
No,
that's why I call him. I call him NASA Dog.
He really works at NASA.
Yeah, he works at NASA.
You know that.
Yeah.
NASA.
Bad Dog is part of their special effects.
Wow.
That's why on every NASA stream I'm blocked.
Oh wow.
He's already warned them about me.
That's crazy. Oh man. Rank the top 3 defenses. They want you to rank the top 3
in the league right now.
Yeah, I mean the Ravens have to be one of them, I think, no? Or the 49ers.
Well, yeah, the 49ers probably the best, right? Yeah. Man, that's a good question. I have to think about this because I have to go through every team and think about what they did this offseason.
Oh yeah.
I'll say the Niners are up there. Let's say the Ravens. The Ravens always seem like they have a decent defense.
Yeah. The Patriots kind of have one too, but I don't know how they.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll say that. I'd have, like I said, I'd have to go through every team and look at what they've done this offseason.
Oh, okay. One guy says this is his NFC playoff teams: Packers, Saints, Seahawks, Eagles, Buccaneers, Vikings, and Cardinals.
Cardinals, really?
I don't see the Vikings. I think the Vikings are going to take a step back, actually.
I do too. I think they're going to take a step back too.
Yeah. I think the Bears are going to be better. Like they're not a Super Bowl team, but they will be better. I think.
I think the Bears are getting in the playoffs. I think they're going to be one of the wild card teams. That's my sleep.
That's another team with a good defense that
Yeah, they got a good defense. Yeah, exactly.
With Khalil Mack and all that kind of stuff.
Minnesota has a good defense. They have a very good defense. I mean, there's a lot of teams with good defense. Buffalo, you can't forget Buffalo may be a top 3 defense. So, have to go through every team.
Beltway said Calais Campbell's better than any player on the Steelers defense.
I like Minka Fitzpatrick, though. I thought that was a great trade.
Yeah.
Steelers, I don't know what to expect from them. I really don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, Steelers, I think, will be fine because they have a good defense. It depends all on Ben Roethlisberger. Can he still play good after all this time that he's missed?
Yeah, that's the whole question.
Did you see Ben Roethlisberger's beard? Oh, my God.
Yeah. Dude, it looks like a lumberjack. It looks like a lumberjack. It's worse than my beard.
No, but his looks like all over the place, like sloppy.
I know.
Care of it. Like, what the hell? When I started, I thought it was fake.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see it. He looked totally weird.
He looked terrible.
Yeah, I remember.
What do you think of Baker Mayfield?
Overrated.
Yeah.
I think he's overrated, and he sounds like a punk.
Yeah.
Like, he just, it sounds like his attitude sucks, dude. I mean, I don't watch enough of them. I thought he was very talented his first year. He definitely is talented. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, just, I don't know. I would say at this point, he's overrated.
Yeah.
When I see you on doing commercials all the time.
Yeah.
With him, like he does, it's like, dude, you're not that good.
Kristen York thinks that he's going to take a step forward, though.
Who? Baker? Maybe. He's got talent. He's very talented. Yeah. No question he has the talent. I mean, he showed that year one. Yeah. But just kind of like the attitude when they were suffering and going through things, I thought sucked.
Oh, yeah. He's not like a good leader, I don't think, anyway.
Yeah.
He's very, immature at times.
But and I don't think they had the greatest coach to help too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that coach, he should have just stayed offensive coordinator. It would have been fine.
Yeah, I know, right? They
Uh-huh.
need a real coach.
Yes. Beltway says that the Ravens defense will improve, but their offense will take a step back.
Well, I guess it's all about Lamar Jackson.
Do you think that the Ravens get Antonio Brown? I think that it is a possibility.
I don't think so. I don't think anybody's going
You think anybody? You think they're doing like a mutiny on him? Like,
yeah, I do. Because
nobody's allowed to get
the guy's a Hall of Famer, and he still has no team. Nobody even took a 1-year minimum deal with him. You know, something where there's no guarantee money. Nobody.
Yeah, I mean the Patriots cut him. Like, I guess they were like, "Yo, this guy is so bad, we can't even help him out."
Like, I wanted him.
And Patriots took a chance on Josh Gordon. Who takes a chance on him?
I wanted Antonio Brown last year, but at the end of the year and recently he's been getting arrested and stuff. That kind of ruins everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I mean that's my thoughts anyways.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody will sign him.
Right. Yeah. Man, so you don't believe that Tannehill will be good with Tennessee this year?
I'm not saying that he won't. maybe he will, but I don't trust it. I can't put my eggs in that basket. You know what I mean? I've seen too much of Tannehill over the years to make you wonder. You know, so we'll see. I mean, I think last year coming in and stuff, you know, teams don't have a lot of tape on what they do and stuff. I think next year we'll see. Oh. We'll see what Tannehill is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Beltway said his team is the only team that has a chance to keep Antonio Brown in check, which is the Ravens. What do you think?
Why them? I mean, what makes them think that Antonio Brown, they're the only team? I mean, Ray Lewis isn't playing anymore. So I don't know about that. I mean, I like Harbaugh though. I know he's a strong personality. I think the one thing I will say is that anywhere Antonio Brown goes, it's his last shot. So if he goes somewhere, it's his last shot. And really, truthfully, he has to be on his best behavior or he's going to hurt his legacy.
Yeah, but the Ravens, I think, only make sense because they have his cousin on that team.
Right. They have Hollywood Brown. Yeah. And I mean, it would be brutal. That would be brutal. Antonio Brown with Lamar, that would be brutal.
That would be really good for the Ravens if he could just stop with this nonsense.
I mean, the guy's maybe top 2 wide receiver in the league before he sat a whole year out. There's no question.
Yeah. What do you think about like how the Steelers treated like Antonio Brown and the Le'Veon Bell and that whole situation?
I don't know. I mean, the Steelers, the Steelers are always, I can't see them putting up with much drama. I mean, you never were like that growing up. Everybody was always pretty much in check. Mm-hmm. So once Le'Veon Bell wanted more money, he was going to be gone, and he held out. I don't know that he had like issues with them as the organization besides the money thing. But Antonio Brown, I don't know what the hell happened to him. I think he just lost his mind.
Yeah, as soon as they got rid of him, he lost it completely. It seems like.
But the thing to me was I didn't even care about all the crap and even people saying he did this. It's when you get arrested and stuff that creates the bigger problem.
Is there any like inner city or rivalry between the Eagles and Pittsburgh? Probably not, because they're like in different
No, not so much, because they're in different conferences. Like Pittsburgh Penguins and Philadelphia Flyers, big rivalry.
Yeah.
Pirates, Phillies, but not so much. I don't think. I don't really have a problem with Pittsburgh Steelers. So.
Oh, but you don't like the Pittsburgh Pirates?
I hate the Pirates, and I really hate
they
the Penguins
suck so much. It's not like they're ever competitive.
I just don't like them. I also hate the Penguins. Like they're probably my 4th most hated team in sports.
Right. Mm-hmm. That one guy says he sees the Cardinals emerging out of nowhere. Well, yeah, obviously, I think so too.
It's all about the quarterback, all about Murray. If he develops, then you may be right. I don't know how good the Rams are going to be. I think the Niners take a step back, and I think the Seahawks are going to be good. So
the Rams may be last in that division with all the stuff that they're doing. They just getting rid of everybody. Like what the
Yeah.
hell?
Yeah, well, I mean, they signed everybody. It was like a 2-year window. So
I don't think
who
they
knows?
should. I don't think they should have traded for Jalen Ramsey. I don't know if that was worth it. 2 first-round picks for this guy.
I would have done it. I would have done it.
You would have done it.
Yeah, because he's 24 years old.
Oh, okay.
I would have done it for the
Yeah.
Eagles. A lot of people didn't agree with me, but I would have took a chance. I would have took a chance. Although right now we wouldn't be able to get a receiver, which would suck. But I'd have took a shot.
Oh, I see. Yes. Steelers. Let's talk about the Steelers. I would hate the Steelers if I was an Eagles fan, says Beltway. But why? Conferences don't really play each other.
It's very hard for me to hate teams with other conferences. I mean, I personally hate every other team in the league. I'm only a fan of one team. I only like the Eagles. I don't have a second favorite team. But I mean, Pittsburgh, we only play them once every 4 years.
Yeah.
And we never meet them in the playoffs. So yeah, it's hard for me to hate them. You know, just like I don't hate the Ravens either. It's hard for me to hate the Ravens. They don't have nothing to do with us.
I agree with you, but why do you think the Cowboys are always in the NFC East? Since they're not really an East team, why are they in the NFC East?
They've been there a long time. I think I don't remember why originally they became in the NFC. I don't remember how that worked. But once you decided to, like, if you wanted to move teams around, which they did a couple times, the rivalries were so entrenched with Redskins, Cowboys, Eagles, Cowboys, Giants,
Cardinals in our division at one time.
We used to, but everybody they just took a beating from everybody. You know what I mean? I think the Cowboys, Eagles, Redskins, Giants, they have such a huge fan base and such a huge rivalry that it would just hurt the league. It would hurt the brand.
Not now, but I'm just saying.
I don't know why. I forget why originally.
There must be a good reason for it.
There is a good reason. I just can't remember what it was.
Yeah, because for me, like, it would have been cool to see like an inner city rival, whether it's the Jets or Pittsburgh and Philly. I like the inner city rivals, but they don't seem to do that a lot in sports, even in baseball.
No, they put them in different conferences.
Yeah, I wonder why that's the case.
Probably money. Probably because you get, more money. Who the hell knows?
Yeah, but I just think it would have been funny if the Yankees and the Mets were in the same division.
Yeah. I hate all New York teams, but the Jets don't. But the Jets don't bother me.
Yeah,
because they're not in our conference, so they don't really bother me.
Yeah. Well, then you probably don't hate the Yankees because they're completely different.
Yeah, I don't hate the Yankees, actually. I'm not a Yankee fan, and I get sick of them winning, but they don't bother me.
Right. Yeah.
The Mets bother me. I hate the Mets. Yeah.
But they're not like good. Like, I feel like they've always been pretty.
But I still just always hate them.
Yeah. I think the Mets and Phillies do. I mean, they're in the same division, so
they're rivals. Yeah,
rivals,
those were the big rivals.
The biggest rivalry in that division to me is always Mets and Braves. Like, those two really cannot stand each other.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I hate the Braves too. Yeah.
I hate the Jets. Wow. I never hated the Jets, even though.
No, I don't hate the Jets. I mean, I feel sorry for them.
Yeah. I mean, I never felt like anything towards them. Yeah.
No, but it's usually like I would say my hatred has to do with sports, like Boston Red Sox in baseball. They don't really bother me, but Boston Celtics in basketball, I want to kill them.
Yeah,
I hate the Boston. I hate that team so much.
Wait, you're saying you hate the Red Sox?
No, I hate the Celtics.
Oh, Celtics, yeah.
I despise them.
Yeah.
Like, I really hate that team. I hate their stadium. I hate their wooden floor. I can't stand Larry Bird. I hate them all. I hate the Celtics. Like, they're up there with Dallas and the Giants.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish teams wouldn't share stadiums. Like, this guy's talking about the Jets and Giants. I wish, like, teams would have their own stadium. Don't you think it's weird when teams share stadiums?
Yeah. I would not like that at all.
I also hate the fact that our stadium's in Jersey. I really hate that.
Yeah, you have no room. Where are you gonna put it?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Yeah.
They could try to do something. I don't know.
Yeah, I hear you.
One guy said he never hate the Pats until 2017.
2017.
Why did you hate them then?
Well, the Eagles beat him in 2017, so maybe he's a Giant fan.
No, he is a Giants fan. I know that.
That's why, because the Eagles beat them in 2017.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, Giant fans were all happy. We're the only one that can beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. Can't say that anymore.
Yeah, because the Eagles did it too.
Yeah. Your rivals, the most did it.
Oh, at least the Cowboys didn't do it. The team that I hate the most is the Cowboys.
Yeah.
The division for sure.
Yeah. No, I hate the Cowboys. Cowboys are brutal.
Yeah. They gave Eagles a Super Bowl.
They gave it. We won. We took it. We took it.
No, the Eagles played extremely well in that Super Bowl.
They cheated us in the first Super Bowl. In 2004 when we lost to them in the
I
Super Bowl,
remember that one. Yes.
they cheated.
Donovan McNabb and Terrell Owens. Oh, my God. Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was a good Super Bowl, though, because Terrell Owens played through that injury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
He still got shit for that. Yeah.
He was all. I think he should have won MVP.
Do you think Donovan McNabb is a Hall of Famer?
No. I do not.
Me neither.
I like McNabb. I think he's a Hall of Fame. He's one of the Eagle greats. He should be in the Eagles Hall of Fame. But I mean, if I'm honest, I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. I do think Randall Cunningham is a Hall of Famer.
Right.
Deserves to be, but not McNabb.
Oh, okay. This guy, his Beltway hates a lot of teams. He hates the Steelers, the Browns, the Bengals, the Titans, the Jaguars, the Redskins, and the Patriots.
Well, I get it, because if he's a Raven fan, I mean, all of them he said were pretty much AFC, but the Redskins. But Baltimore and Washington are so close that you're going to have to deal with Redskin fans who are can be the most annoying people on earth.
That's what I'm saying.
I lived in Maryland for a while, and they were so annoying for about 3 weeks. Then they would hide.
What about the fact about the Steelers, though? Aren't those fans annoying in Philly?
Well, no, I don't think there are that many. There's more Cowboy fans in Philly than Steelers fans.
Frustrating Cowboys fans in Philly.
Yeah, and they're not even. They've never even been to Dallas.
Yeah,
they're born in Philly.
How the hell did they become a Cowboys fan? I don't understand that. Same thing in New York.
I think it's satanic.
Cowboys fans in New York. It's crazy. I think they have like one of the biggest fan bases.
They do. They're all over the place. They're like cockroaches.
The cockroach.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes. Pats. Yeah, I hate I don't like the Pats. I don't know, something about that team. I just don't like them.
They're annoying.
Boston, I mean, that's what it is too.
But they're annoying. I agree. They're annoying, and they get tired of watching them and Bill Belichick. I'm just tired of them. But I don't.
People you know what? I think people praise them so much. It's like, damn. But when they lose, nobody says anything. Then they start making excuses for them.
Right. I mean, I will say that when it was like Brady and Manning, and those were the two guys. I was a Manning guy. I always root for Manning over Brady.
Mm-hmm. Yes. That one guy says Deadskins fans will come out their hole and talk all this shit off season to the Giants, Eagles, and Cowboys. And then when the season starts, they'll crawl back into hiding.
They do. It's true. I've seen Redskin fans give me crap. 2-3 weeks of the season, I see them come in with Rams jerseys and Barry. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? They hide.
I don't know many Redskins fans, to be honest.
They used to be a lot more annoying. But over the years of losing, I think, has really beaten them up. And I do think there are a group of Redskin fans that have all of a sudden become Ravens fans over the years. Yeah.
Yeah, take care, Brandon the Buck. Beltway says, I don't like the Colts, Broncos, Dolphins, the Giants, and Eagles are meh. Wait, what the hell? That's so many teams that you just don't like.
He just doesn't like everybody. I get that. That's cool. I understand that thinking. Like, I don't like anybody either. But there's teams that I hate. They're usually just division teams and rivalries.
Goose said he has 24 beers ready for Thursday.
Holy crap. That should be an interesting stream, Goose.
24 beers, damn.
Yeah.
You better make it next to the bathroom, Goose.
I think I'm out of beer, to be honest.
Yeah. Is it an essential thing? Is it something you have to go out?
Yeah, the beer store's open here. It's essential.
It's essential.
Well, just think about it. If you have a bunch of people who are alcoholics, you don't want them going through withdrawal.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm serious. It's a
Don't they
weird
have
thing.
Didn't they say they would deliver beer and alcohol in New York? I think they do this actually, for people.
That's cool.
Yeah. That way, you don't have to go outside, and you don't have to worry about spreading anything for it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I always found that funny. Like,
Yeah.
that OT Giant Nation. Yeah, that's. But I'm happy that we both hate the Cowboys the most. Like, there's a lot of people I know that hate the Eagles the most.
Oh, I mean, Giants are If the Giants are the second best team next year and Dallas is struggling, I'm going to be hating the Giants a lot more than Dallas. It really just depends on what kind of day.
Yeah, that's true. Yes. This guy said, "If I pick Patriot," it says, "Is Peyton Manning overrated?" No, he's not overrated, Colby. What the hell?
Peyton Manning?
Yeah.
No, he's not overrated.
No, he's perfect.
You can say he couldn't win big games. I'll take that argument, but I won't take the.
Yeah. Wait, what happened to your camera, Philly?
I don't know. I had to switch my my microphone because my phone's dying here.
Oh,
I have 10%, so I had to plug it in.
Yeah. So no, Peyton Manning's not overrated. I think he's probably he's one of the best quarterbacks to ever play, obviously.
Yeah, I agree.
All I want is to beat the Eagles one time, says that one guy who's a Giants fan.
That one guy, be prepared to wait a long time.
I mean, really, we were close last year to beating you. We had the lead.
You're always close. Every game you'll have the lead. You'll be close.
Oh my God, we had the lead, and then overtime. That was
You'll always be close. You'll always have the lead, and for whatever reason, something weird will happen in the Giants-Eagles game, and we'll come up on top. I'm just so convinced that it's just going to happen no matter what.
Yeah, that's true. Beltway says Brady, Montana, Peyton, Marino, and Breeze. Yeah, I mean, I agree with the top three. I don't know about Marino being in the top five.
I think Marino's I actually think Marino. I mean, because he didn't win a Super Bowl. If he would have won just one Super Bowl,
he
would have fantastic.
Yeah, but it's like, but Marino never really had a good offensive team. He really carried a lot of that team too.
Well, he had. I mean, early years he had some good weapons, but he never had a real I don't think he had a really good running game. Then Jim Johnson went there, and it kind of screwed everything up. But I like Dan Marino.
Mm-hmm. Dirty Rob said Peyton Manning couldn't be in the same breath as Tom and Joe Montana.
I think you have to. I think you have to put Montana and Brady above them. No question about it.
For sure.
But I think right underneath that, I would put Manning.
Yeah, that's why I said Manning is the third best in my opinion after those two.
Yeah, third or fourth at least.
That one guy says it hurts so much losing my biggest rival in the most embarrassing. Yeah, I know. I hated that game because I actually thought we were gonna win. We were so close.
I know. The Giants and Eagles games are always weird.
Yeah, Giants always either have the lead and then the Eagles come back and beat us. That's just always seems to happen at least one of the games. Yeah, that shit was tough.
Yeah, it's just the way it is. No doubt about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What is the weather like over there in California? Is it nice?
It's a 60s, 70s, somewhere around there. It's nice. Yeah.
Oh, that's weather.
A little cold in the mornings, but
yeah, Deshaun Jackson is nightmares. I hate that guy.
Yeah, I love him.
I know you do. Yeah. What is gonna happen to Deshaun Jackson though? Is he's still with the Eagles, right? Deshaun Jackson?
Yeah, he's still with us. He was hurt last year. He should be good to go this year. I think he's got 1 or 2 more years left with the Eagles, and then I don't know. We'll see. But I'm expecting 1 or 2 more years.
Yes. Wow, Alex also hates Deshaun Jackson. That makes sense. Yeah. Dirty Rob.
Hate him all you want, but he's still running.
Yeah, Dirty Rob says, you know why you can't
What's
touch
that?
whiteouts at all? Peyton Manning rule that Ursay got put in, but no one talked about that.
Say that again.
He said, you know why you can't touch whiteouts at all? Peyton Manning rule that Ursay got put in. I don't know which rule he's really referring to.
Okay.
That you can't touch whiteouts at all. That Jim Irsay put a rule in about that.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, some of the rules on like wideouts and stuff are just ridiculous now. I agree with that. I don't know if it was me. Maybe it was me. I have no idea.
You saw when the Patriots played the Raiders and the tuck rule happened. What was your reaction when that moment happened?
Oh, I think the Raiders got robbed. I mean, it was clearly a fumble, and there's no question about it. That was highway robbery at its finest. The Raiders, that was a fumble. That game should have been over. And you got to wonder, if that doesn't happen, would Brady be Brady?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
That's what I think.
Goose said it's muggy there. Oh, that sucks that it's muggy there. I hate muggy weather. Alex said it was fumble for sure. Yeah, it was a fumble. And the one thing I hate is that Patriots fans just can't admit they got away with that one. Yeah. There's a few,
I know.
Super Bowls that are like
definitely a fumble.
This close to going to the other team. Atlanta, you just got to run the ball. You got it. That's it. Just run once you have the lead. That's all you had to do. You know?
I can't hear you.
You can't? What happened?
I totally lost you sound-wise. I can't hear you. Hold on, let me switch.
Okay. Well, it cost the Raiders kind of the tuck rule. What? Yeah, they cost the Raiders. Wait, can you hear me now?
There, you there?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Can't hear you. I'm going to leave and I'll come back.
All right, sounds good. Yes. So now it's just me until he comes back. The world may never know. According to the rules, I don't care what the rules say, Rob. That shit was BS. All right. Oh, man. I hated that so much. I remember watching that, and I'm like, what? How is that not a fumble? Top 5 most painful Super Bowl. The Atlanta Falcons and the Giants versus the Ravens was the worst because we got destroyed in that Super Bowl, you know? Destroyed. You want 5 Super Bowls that are disappointing. Okay, and I gotta say, Seattle against the Patriots was disappointing. Atlanta. Okay, there's Philly. He's back. Hey, can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you.
Yeah, now I wonder what happened.
I couldn't hear you. Just went totally mute.
Yeah, I think it was something with the audio, something you did. I don't know.
Maybe, it might have been my headphones I was using. It doesn't work well or something. I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Philly 500 would put the Eagles and the Patriots as the painful Super Bowl loss.
Yeah, definitely. In 2004, without question.
Yeah, that was no, because he said name 5 of the ones that are most painful. So I'm guessing that's definitely one of them for you.
Most painful losses?
Yeah, Super Bowl losses. In the Super Bowl for anybody, like any Super Bowl that you watched.
You got to put Atlanta probably.
That's what I said. Atlanta. Oh my God.
Right.
And I put the Giants against the Ravens because we got destroyed.
Yeah, I put Buffalo against the Giants.
And Seattle versus Denver. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was just they got destroyed again.
I know.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah. He said, I'm not a Manning lover, but I'm a Broncos fan. I like Manning, but he's not the best. If you think Manning to go, you're not a real Broncos fan because you're a Manning lover. Yeah, Colby said, Super Bowl 48 was awful. I agree. That was one of, I don't even think I finished watching the whole thing. It was so boring. Because
which one was that? 48.
That was the one with Seahawks against the Broncos, and they destroyed Peyton Manning, where they like,
yeah.
That one was terrible. I hate blowouts. Like I never want to see blowouts in a Super Bowl. Like
me neither.
I don't want to see low scoring either. Like last year's Super Bowl was terrible. Last year's Super Bowl was so bad.
The
The
Rams.
Rams and the Patriots, that was one of
Yeah.
the worst Super Bowls I've ever seen, too.
I know it was horrible. No
Yeah.
question about it.
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah. Yeah, the Ravens and Giants one was terrible. I know Philly 500 Play loved that one, but that was a terrible one for us.
Yeah.
We scored 3 points. It was terrible. Kerry Collins was just not a good quarterback. Like, what the hell? They were just
No.
they were way better.
I really actually was down in Baltimore that Super Bowl. I was at Dinner Harbor watching that. And it was great watching with Raven fans as they destroyed the Giants.
Yeah. No, you're right, man. Like, it was, that Super Bowl still gets to me because, like, that's the only Super Bowl we lost that we've been in.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, it's brutal.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get to see. I only saw 2 of the 4 because the other 2 I wasn't born. I didn't see when they beat Elway. I didn't see that one. I didn't see the Bills one, although technically I was, live during that one.
Right.
Yeah, but that I rewatched it though. It's really funny to see that the Bills missed the kick at the end. Bill, 4 straight Super Bowls. You can't win one.
I know, that's brutal. You gotta feel bad for the Bills.
And they played against the Cowboys. I mean, yo, come on, man. 3 times.
I know, it's crazy. Totally crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Ask Philly, what was your first Super Bowl he remember? What was your first Super Bowl you remember watching? Ask Goose.
Man, I have to go back to like maybe, I want to say maybe first 49ers Super Bowl win versus Cincinnati, or was it Miami, San Francisco?
Cincinnati was in a Super
It was like early 80s. It was like right there, right after the Eagles had lost Dick Vermeil and he retired. So I don't know if it was the Raiders. I can't remember if it was like the Dolphins, Niners, or Niners. It was something like that.
That one guy said something funny. He said Belichick was there for all 4 of our Super Bowl wins. Yes, he was. Yeah, that's he was the opponent, but yeah.
That's true.
Colby says Broncos are 3-5 in Super Bowls. Please get a better record.
3-5 in Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Are they 3-5?
Yeah, they are. They went to.
I know they won 2 with John Elway, right?
And they won 1 with Peyton, and that's it.
Oh, that's right. They won with Peyton. I was thinking way back before that. You're right. 3 Super Bowls. That's right.
And they went to.
Elway lost a lot of Super Bowls. He lost like 4 Super Bowls or something like that.
He lost 3 Super Bowls, and he won 2.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah. John Elway was a good quarterback, though.
Or was it 4? I don't know. It was something like that. Anyway, yeah, Elway was a good quarterback. When he lost those Super Bowls, it was just the fact that like he had nobody on his team and he brought them that far. That's what I hear anyway. I don't know. I didn't really get to watch John Elway until later in his career.
Right.
When he won the Super Bowls with Terrell. And the funny thing is when they won the Super Bowls, it was the running back, Terrell Davis.
Well, he had no running game for years.
Yeah.
Years.
It's funny how things work out sometimes like that.
Yeah, it totally is. It totally is. No question.
Vikings and Bills are 0-4 in Super Bowls. Yeah.
And they'll be that for a long time.
Yes. Eagles are what? 1-1 in Super Bowls? Right?
No, we're 1-2.
1-2. Wait, when was the other one?
We lost to the Raiders in like 1980.
Oh, okay. I wasn't.
Yeah, we lost in 2004. Then we won 2017. So
yeah. Mm-hmm. Colby said, "At least the Broncos been to 8 Super Bowls. That's all right."
Yeah, it's a lot of Super Bowls.
I mean, 80 Super Bowls is a lot, but if you only win 3, that's not a good percentage. But I guess, 3 is still good.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. No question about
there
it.
There are teams that are dying for 1 Super Bowl. Isn't it crazy how many teams have not won even 1 Super Bowl?
I know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just the way it goes. Dallas won what? 4 or 5 Super Bowls, and they haven't.
Steelers also have a lot too. Steelers, Patriots. Yeah, Steelers, Patriots. I think Patriots have 6. Steelers have 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. The Broncos were consistently good. That's what I always say. The Broncos in my lifetime have always been pretty good. I don't really remember them sucking too much, except for like the Jake Cutler. And then even with Jake Cutler, they were kind of okay too.
Yeah.
Bad.
No question. No question.
Is there any team you hate in the AFC besides the Patriots?
I mean, I just don't like any other team. I hate
Well,
all the teams.
Oh
but
yeah, I get that, but I meant like hate doesn't. Yeah. Oh,
I
Steelers
don't.
have
Well,
six. Okay, I forget about how many Steelers have. I don't care about the Steelers, to be honest with you. And the Giants and Ravens are like, man, the Ravens are the old Browns.
yeah, definitely.
Colby says the Chiefs took 50 years.
Yeah, no, but they got a hell of a young quarterback now. They could literally win a couple more easy.
I'm pretty sure you were really happy for Andy Reid winning that Super Bowl.
I mean, I was okay with it. I was happy he got it. I wasn't like I wasn't acting like, oh, I'm a Chiefs fan now or anything like that. But I was like, I hope he wins. That's fine. And if he loses, that's fine too.
Yeah,
I'm glad he got it.
Yeah, because I mean, 49ers would just have another Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. I also thought that the Chiefs were going to win. I was happy that they won because I bet that the Chiefs would beat them.
Yeah. I got people outside yelling.
Oh,
screw! What the hell are these people yelling at? These stupid people.
Wait, people are yelling?
I can hear people down the street yelling, like top of their lungs, like "Shut up!"
Yeah. Philly Joyle said, "I hope the Chiefs win." Okay.
You hope the what?
He was hoping that the Chiefs would win that Super Bowl.
Yeah, I was hoping. I mean, I didn't care. I didn't. I couldn't see Garoppolo winning a Super Bowl, to be honest with you.
Beltway says the Chiefs act like they're a dynasty now.
Yeah, well, that's what always happens when it takes 50 years to win a Super Bowl. That's what happens. We learned our lesson in 2017.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, they're not a dynasty, but they could be. I mean, with this quarterback.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I think them and the Ravens. I think they're going to be battling for years to come in the AFC.
Dirty Rob says Mahomes is the next Aaron Rodgers. A lot of hype that goes nowhere.
He already won. Won. He's already won a Super Bowl and an MVP. So it's that all that stuff is done. I think in the AFC in the next 5 to 10 years, I think it's going to be Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. Who do you think from the NFC is going to win a lot? Russell Wilson, I think, may have another Super Bowl.
He might have another Super Bowl. I think it's Carson Wentz, baby. My man Carson.
But he got to stay healthy, man. That's the thing.
And he will. He played 16 games last year. We'll be fine.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's for you guys.
Just get him weapons, and he'll be good.
That he got hurt, like the way Clowney and all that shit, right in the playoffs. Like what?
I know. It's crazy.
Yes, let's go. Rodgers hasn't been himself, says Colby. Well, I think Rodgers dealt with a lot of injuries. I think that's what that is.
He's getting old too. So
Alex Sports says Carson is made out of glass.
Carson, what?
He's made out of glass.
Not even right. Not even. That is so wrong.
He said that is wrong. That one guy said if a player's name is preceded by when healthy, get rid of them.
Yeah, well, I don't worry about that with Carson. You never hear me say when healthy. I never say it.
Yeah.
He played all 16 games last year, got cheap shotted.
Right.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, that's my opinion, anyways.
Colby says the Clowney was a cheap shot. Do you think it was a cheap shot?
Yeah, it was a cheap shot. Hell yeah, it was a cheap shot. It was what guy let in with his helmet.
Yeah, I thought even though I don't like the Eagles, I got to be fair. I thought it was too.
It was a cheap shot, It's a shame we didn't win because he would have played the next week. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, Rodgers benefited with the terrible NFC North. As soon as it got good again, he doesn't even seem
I
trendsetter.
think Rodgers just got old too.
Yeah, and Rodgers, oh, he just gets hurt like every year now. It's crazy. Except
And
last,
he's older now. I mean,
and
he's
he's-
older. They should have won at least 2 Super Bowls with him at the very least.
yeah.
You know.
Hmm. How do you feel
So,
about?
anyways, I'm gonna have to get going soon here. I got a bunch of paperwork to do. So.
No, I understand.
Yeah. What's that?
No, I said I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Like maybe like in 5 minutes or something.
Yeah, I would say like if you could do 10 minutes, that's great because then we'll have 1 hour and 30. Because or whatever. Whenever you gotta go, you let me know.
Yeah. I'll see. We'll play it by ear.
Yeah. Just let me know you gotta go, and then I will just end the stream. But I really appreciate you coming on and
Oh, no problem. Thanks for having me. I appreciate that.
Yes.
You know.
I think this is the best time for like people to get on other people's channels because we're like people aren't as busy now because obviously there's no sport. So, it's like
Well, I'm actually more busy right now during this whole thing.
Really?
Because we have less people working.
Oh,
so
work.
I have to do more.
Oh, yeah. I meant for channels. Yeah.
Yeah. But just my time. The time like for work just seems like I have to do so much more right now. Like I hope this thing ends soon. You know?
Oh, yeah. The same thing for me. I have to do stuff so much quicker, but I don't have as much time to do it. Like working at home, it's tough.
It's horrible. It's horrible. And then like then they want to do Zoom meetings and crap like that. It's like just leave me alone. I want to come home and not think of anything.
Packers Nation said all teams suck besides the Packers.
All teams Packers stink. They stink. I mean, well, they got a couple years left with Aaron Rodgers. They better hope that they make the run now.
The aura of Rodgers is overhyped.
Yeah, no. I agree with that. I mean, I just think he got old. I think the guy's older now.
Yeah.
It's not surprising at all.
If Wentz played the rest of 2018, he would have gotten more hurt than he already was.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Philly Joel said that.
If he would have, what did he come from? His Folesian Society meeting? What do you mean? If he played all 2018, he would have been more hurt. I don't understand. He's gonna have to explain it. Is he talking about because he was already hurt or what?
I think so. I think he's talking about like, hey, he was hurt and they were being cautious with him or something.
Oh, okay. I got you. I apologize. I thought he was giving me a Folesian Society.
No, he loves Wentz. He's not gonna say anything like that.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't think Philly Joel would. Yeah. But yeah, no, I didn't understand what he was saying. I get it now. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they shut him down. They had a broken back.
Oh yeah. Daniel Barry says Rodgers is overrated. Yeah, I mean, he could say that.
Like I said, I think he's old. He's old now.
Yeah. That one guy said, "I love the term Folesian Society."
That's what there's a group of Eagle fans who are part of the Folesian Society, and they just everything is Nick Foles,
Yeah. Do y'all think the Bucs can win Super Bowl with Tom Brady? Damien wants to know your take on that.
If Brady's 65 to 70% of his former self, they can, because they got so many offensive weapons. It would not stop me at all. So I think it's just a matter of how done Brady is.
Yeah.
I
mean, I guess we'll see. We'll see. This year's his biggest test because he don't have Belichick. He don't have a great defense. But he has the best receivers he's ever had. Like, you cannot ask for better weapons than this. He's got Mike Evans, Godwin. He's got pretty good tight ends too that I think they use enough.
It just depends how much he has left, because at the end of last year he looked like he had nothing left, but he also had no weapons.
He had absolutely
don't know.
I would agree with that. He had no weapons. He had an injured Edelman, like absolutely one of the worst receiving corps I've ever seen him play with.
But it's interesting. The whole thing is now everybody's going to look at this whole situation and say, was it Belichick? Was it Brady? Why were they so good? and it's not really fair because you're not getting a Tom Brady in his prime. You're getting a Brady in his 40s.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to know. It's very hard to say, you know.
Yes, I agree, 100%. They have a third place schedule. Who has a third place schedule? The Bucks? Oh, they said
the Bucks would. He's going to play Drew Brees twice a year.
Yeah,
so that's going to be interesting. Next year they play New England, I'm pretty sure. So that's going to be interesting.
Do you really think he plays another year after this year?
I think he's going to play 2 more years.
He's doing it to be stubborn at this point. I don't think he should. He should have retired when he won the Super Bowl. Like that was.
Let me tell you, if he comes out and he throws 25 touchdowns next year, he's playing 1 more year.
Yeah. Well, this guy said that he's going to throw for 5,050 touchdowns.
Then he's playing 3 more years. If he does that, he's playing 3 more years. It just depends what Brady has left. I mean, I think his weapons are so good that he doesn't have to be 80, 90%. All he has to do is be about 65, 70% of himself, and I think they'll be good.
Yeah, that's true. The Buccaneers' opponents are the NFC North, AFC West, Saints 2 times, Panthers 2 times, Falcons 2 times, Giants and Bears. Okay. Yeah.
They could be good. Hopefully they'll beat the Giants, right?
No, hopefully not. I totally disagree. We're gonna beat Brady. We're gonna get that. We're gonna blueprint for him, especially with
Daniel Jones.
We have the coach. We have the coach that knows him. So
yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah, what are you gonna say?
I was gonna say it's going to be interesting because you really don't know when you change a coaching staff and you have a quarterback going into second year. There's a lot of what ifs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, could be good, could be bad. We have no idea.
Yeah. Everybody's saying they agree with you. Philly, Brady just needs to be a game manager. Yeah, I mean, that's what I said too. Like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's all you need to do. Take a couple play actions, take some shots. I mean, you got so many good weapons on that offense, and you got a good coach, a good offensive coach. I think the Tampa's going to be tough.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I think they're going to be good.
Yeah.
But they got to win the whole thing now. Like, they have to be in win now mode because you only have 1 or 2 years with them.
Brady's last throw as a Patriot was an interception. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Brady has to be 2015 Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the difference is the Bucs defense is, I don't think it's that good. They would need to improve that then for him. Because with that Peyton Manning one, the Broncos defense was legit. Like, they were really good that year. I don't know if the Buccaneers are on that level on the defensive side.
Yeah. No, I hear you. We'll see.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
Yep. Bucs need to go all in this year and next year. Bucs have the number 1 rush defense, they say. A lot of people love the Bucs right now, talking about Bucs. Okay. Brett Favre's last throw as a Packer was an interception to the Giants.
I love it.
Wow. Yeah, Brett Favre. Logan Ryan. Man. Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, these quarterbacks are special.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're going to be tough. I think the Ravens and Kansas City are going to battle in the playoffs.
That's going to be like the new rivalry in the how it used to be Manning versus Brady. I think that's going to be one of the bigger.
I think it could be definitely in the AFC, definitely.
Yeah,
without question.
If the Bucs don't win, they should be concerned for their future. They gave up their cap space for an aged person.
Well, yeah, I mean they're all in. They're going all in. It's all or nothing, and you have to take your chance. Well, that's why I could see them. Why not get Antonio Brown real cheap? Why the hell not?
Kobe, no. Kobe said good luck to the Eagles. No, not the Eagles, the Giants, you mean?
No, definitely good luck.
We need the luck. You guys already have the good team. We need the luck. You guys have the good team.
No, you guys must suffer. I need.
Why do we need to? We suffered enough.
Like another 10 years because when I was growing up, I had to suffer through multiple Giant Super Bowls while my Eagles lost.
Yeah.
So I don't mind paybacks.
Oh, I understand. Yeah. Brady's only getting $25 million. So it's Dirty Rob. Yeah. The chat. Yeah, this was a fun stream, Philly.
Oh man, yeah. Thank you for
Yeah.
having me on. I appreciate it so much.
No, yeah, I mean,
Have fun.
it's been a while since we've done a stream. The last one I think was last year, and it was a conspiracy talk, and that was fun as hell.
Yeah, that was a blast. But I
know you gotta go, and I don't want to hold you up because I know you got stuff to do.
Yeah,
But
I appreciate you having me on. It was
of course, yeah, and you know, we're at the 1 hour and 30 minutes. That's good enough for me. And yeah, like I know you said you're busy, so I want to make sure that you get what you got to do.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I got a lot of paperwork to do tonight. I got a lot of catch-up stuff.
I really appreciate you coming on, man. It's so awesome. Problem. We should do this again. Maybe I'll come on your one time or something, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah. No question about it.
Do you use this StreamYard on your channel ever or no?
I haven't. No, I
okay.
I gotta upgrade my computer first, and then I'll.
Oh, okay.
That up.
Yeah, it's a good easy way to just like, you know, start a video chat online streaming thing.
Yeah. Can you do it through your phone?
You can, but if you're the host, it's better if you do it through your laptop. I don't think you can do it through your phone on the thing.
Yeah, that's what.
But you don't have like a laptop you use or a
I'm in the process. Mine just broke down, so I'm trying to buy a new one. So
okay, so we're gonna end,
hopefully soon.
Yeah, we're gonna end the stream. Philly 500. Anything you want to say before I end the stream?
Just thank you for having me on. Thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. I had a blast.
Yes, it was fun. I had a blast too. Thank you so much for coming on as always. And yeah, we'll see you around the bend. See you in the next video, guys. Take care. Peace out.